Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Oh, I forgot to mute myself. Okay, I think we're clear. I forgot to mute the tab. Rubbish, alright. Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Your buddy JohnMegacycle here. Nedvid, always here, always on time. What a buddy. I'm not doing shoutouts today, but you know what? You're getting one anyway. There you are. Yeah, before we even get started, check out Nedvid. I've said this before also, like, I don't promote everybody. Like, we've been rated by, like, 90 viewers one time, and then I went and checked them out. I'm like, oh, this person's kind of a jerk. I don't want to shout out them. They're a fine person, probably, but we caught him at a bad time. But no, Nedvid's solid. Check out Nedvid. Alright. LG, welcome, friend. We beat Flotsam yesterday. And today, I want to try it again with as few people as possible. We're going to have our 3 crew, and I think 3 is enough to keep the game flowing at a decent rate without it being too pedantic. We could get it down to 1. Like, I know how you get it down to 1. Probably the grossest way to do it is just have the other 2 starve, but that seems like that would take forever. So now that we know how to play the game, I think we just bulldoze through a lot of this. Muck, welcome, friend. My goodness. Yes, Nedvid, you'll be... Tripsy was the first captain this time, so you'll be the captain. Or last time, so you'll be the captain this time. Muck, welcome, friend. Alright, let me blast through this real quick here. Cooking, crafting, cooking, fishing, crafting, fishing, athletics, cooking, athletics, scavenging, construction, liquids. Crafting and cooking is fine. I'd like a construction and a salvage. Liquids, construction, cooking, salvaging, fishing. We're not gonna lean that hard into fishing? Crafting, salvaging, athletics. Hey! Salty basta. Okay. Sure. I might rename you in a second here. How's it going? It's going well. Thank you, Muck, for that. Hope you're doing well today. I got my fillings earlier today. Sedation's about to wear off. Yeah. Stay hydrated with that, LG. I can't express that enough. Being dehydrated makes the pain a lot worse. I got a bunch of fillings in one day, and it was sore as if I was chewing bubblegum for 9,000 years or whatever. That wasn't the worst thing, though. I didn't realize how dehydrated I was, and it made all the nerves contract, and ooh. Please, stay hydrated. Take care of yourself, for sure. You're worth it. Okay? There. Yeah, no doubt. It's of poor taste to go and ask for more drugs, please. At least that's what I think. So, yeah, stay plenty hydrated. Alright, I gotta get our stuff going on. In about 2 hours, we're gonna be switching over to Factorio. We're gonna finish up our car defense scenario. But I thought I was up early. Might as well get a good start on another season of this, yeah? Okay. You are crafting, salvaging, that's good. Cooking, fishing, crafting, cooking. That's good enough. Athletics, salvaging, construction. Oh, I could, oh, yeah, sure. What does this even do? Oh, to re-roll? Oh, okay. Construction, salvaging, crafting. You're not even staying in the construction? Or is this what I don't want? What? I was doing better at just random. What? Not case. Research, cooking, fishing. Honestly, construction, liquids, no. Salvaging. And your name is rubbish. Alright, you know what? I think I'm gonna keep you anyway. We don't have a construction engineer, that's fine. Cooking, fishing, crafting, cooking, crafting, salvaging, athletics. Sure, you know what? Fine. Whatever. Nori Walvis, Salty Bastard, Rubish. Nori's gonna be renamed into Nedvid in like 5 seconds. Now we need a name. We named for the town. Nedvid named it last time, but if Nedvid's got another real banger of a name. Litterberg? Debris Haven? Greeble Heap. Okay. I'm really leaning into Greeble Heap. I'm gonna sip my coffee here for a second. If anyone's got anything better that can beat Greeble Heap, I'll hear it. Good old Greeble Heap. I'm trying to aim for stuff that is funny to say, like, with a weird voice. Oh, Greeble Heap. If it's a story you're gonna tell your kids or whatever, generations down the line, did you know about a city that floated? And did you know about a land that was free? Did you know about 3 strong adventurers that bound against the trials and tribulations of the day? Made it to the end? That city? Oh, Greeble Heap, right? Like, you build it up real hard, right? 3 lost souls on the ocean. Squibbly de hibba hibba babba wab. Sure, you know what? Let's do it. I'm not married to the name of Greeble Heap, but let's see if it'll fit. Schwabble heeb blabble wab. Yep, done. Easy. Squeeb wib wib wib, huh? Perfect. Future's ours. So we'd even start building this whole floating. Okay. Game is paused. Nori Walvis. You're the captain. You're Nedved. Actually, you know what? Nedved was our chef last time, too. In a weird double whammy situation, this individual, who's also Nedved, is also our chef. Look at that! It's like the destiny of all time. And now I'm waiting for Nedved to say, I freaking hate cooking. I'm waiting for that to be the conversation. I'm waiting for... Dude, I burn eggs. Don't talk to me about cooking. I hate cooking. I'm waiting for that to be the thing. I don't think I've ever heard Nedved say the word hate, either. Nedved's a solid playa. I don't think I've ever heard Nedved say the word hate. Straight up. Alright, we know what's going on here. We know how to play the game. We're just gonna get motoring and motoring. I don't hate cooking, but I'm not good at cooking. That's fine. It still is it's a really good thing to admit when you're not good at something, right? I think it's a strong trait to be able to say out loud, I like a thing. I'm not good at thing, but I like a thing, right? I think that's a good thing. So we've already done this once before. Less tutorial. Tutorial was our last run. So right now it's just going to be, we get the materials, we get turning it into stuff, we get moving, right? We've got about 4 or 5 days of food and a similar amount of water. So right now I'm going to try to turn all the things into floaties. Get it all going on. Just move, right? I ain't got to read nothing. I'm not a hater. A couple things I hate, but the list is short. Yeah. Nope, I get that. I get that, friend. To get the game going, we need a lot of floaty. Who's a what's it? Do we have a crafter? We have an actual factual crafter. Nedved likes to craft. They're not very good at it, but Nedved likes to craft. Salty bastard. And rubbish. If anyone wants to be named in the game and, you know, kind of pseudo play along with us, use the channel points. And say the name you want to be named in the game, and we'll get that going on. I like crafting, yeah. Once we heavy maxed out as a chef again, I'll turn you into a crafter. So, idea for this one is we're only going to be playing with the 3 people. There are... So, I'm not too sure how it works because we need specialties to beat the game. In the tech tree... There's little extra icons like this. I don't know if you can see it. It looks like a plug. Nico, coming up here. This plug here indicates that this is a specialization. So we can't just research it and yay, we know it. We need the electrician. So we might have 6 people to beat the game or something. We need the electrician. We need the chemist. We need the engineer. I think that's the minimum of what we need. Now, because I'm trying to keep everything really light and we're only playing with a crew of 3, I'm kind of under the assumption that we could do this without, well, a crew of 6, technically. I'm really hoping we could do this on the quick fast without having to be like, Oh man, I need tons and tons of food all the time. I'm hoping we could do this with, like, oh, we don't have to farm as often. We don't have to whatever as often, right? The only thing I'm probably going to be setting up a farm for is going to be for... oh, what's it called? Wheat, right? I could have easily cut, I think, 80 days in the game if I just had wheat. We pushed really hard on metallurgics and refining and everything else, and that worked out swell up until the point and limited into... we ran out of stuff. Now I want to push this tech tree as hard as I can, because right away we get rope lashing. Rope lashing allows for a drying rack, and a drying rack means we don't have to dry wood anymore. We have to dry a bunch of wood to get started, though. I think the research lab requires such. Yeah, so I need that. I also need a sawmill, so I need a bunch of dry wood just to get the game going. That's why I've got 2 of these going, and we're just gonna sit and chill for a minute. We've got some materials? Question mark? We've got some materials. Hey. Dude, I need you to not eat that. I'm under the assumption that the game generates from left to right, not right to left. So I think this is like the end of the world, right? I got the hiccups now. Good. We didn't really test that, but that's my assumption. Yeah, ain't nothing be generating, Pops. Ain't nothing be generating. Okay, yep. And we're gonna bonk just to be 100% sure. Yep, the map stopped loading. Bonk. Okay. So, we played it correctly the last time. Left to right. Right? Right. Is there literally just nothing out here at all? No seaweed? No plastic? No nothing? Okay. If I'm not going to let you eat the microphone, what makes you think licking the microphone is going to be acceptable behavior, huh? What does the border look like in the world view? In the build view? Oh, that's a good question. That's a really good question. I'm assuming it's just water, but there's just an invisible wall, but I don't know for sure. Bum bum ba bum bum. It looks like nothing. Yep, and I can't move the ship in this mode anyway. Yeah. That was a really good question, though. Yeah, that'll keep them all busy. I was hoping for, in the olden game called Minor VGA, there was a sign that when you went too far, you got a notice that said, "There be dragons." Which was basically, don't go no further, because you can't. But I always hope when you get to world border, you get a message that just says, "There be dragons." Alright. Easy stuff. We're gonna park right here. We got some work to do. I need a salad spinner, which we should have planks for now. We do. Hot jams. Right there, thanks. I need a ton of plastic. Let's grab some wood. Grab that. Grab that. Thank you kindly. Yep, we processed all the stuff so fast. Just so fast. What do we need? Floaters, of course. Okay. I was gonna shut this down, but we're already out of wood, so that's fine. Okay, let's set some limits, shall we? For seaweed salad, I'm gonna want, let's say 15 on hand. I think that's a good start. If you could start making that, that'd be great. We're gonna need a ton of seaweed and a bunch of other stuff too. Salvage marker salvaged. Did we get the other one? Oh, I only heard it one time. That's why I was like, you're still working on the other one, right? Right? Captain, look here the horizon. There's a gerb. Yeah, so I don't know how it's going to work. I'm hoping we don't have a stranded person marker on the map all the time. But I'm hoping what's going to happen is the game's going to say, hey, there's signs of life over there. And we'll say, instead of show me on the map, we'll say, okay, fine. Thanks for that. And then I'm hoping the marker goes away. What might happen is, again, I have no idea. What I'm hoping is we might go to the marker and say, hi, no thanks. And then the game might be like, okay, we're not going to let you know about other people anymore or something. Who knows? But I think we'll make some real progress in just the 2 hours that we're going to game this. I think. Ba-bum ba-bum. 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 2 squares? 2 squares. And now that I know how to play the game, I'm not going to say I'm going to do better. Ba-bum, right? Ba-bum. We've got a lot of work to do. Thanks for the alert, Muck. Good friend, Muck. Appreciate that. Muck, are you going live today? If you are, we can give you a shout out when you do. That way folks can find you. A weird conversation after you've already said you're gonna lurk, but... Ah, lurker. That's such a weird thing. Lurker was never like a positive thing when I was growing up. Lurking on somebody, that's... But, you know, in popularized society, it's a good term now. Like, you're there, you're not on the mic, right? You're supporting, but you're not actively present, kind of a thing. It's a nice thing now, but like way back when in the day, that was not... Oh, that's a 3x3. What is this? A 2x2? It's the same beauty, it's the same everything, it's just a little more conserved size. So, okay. Hey, okay. I'm picking you up now. Love you very much. Thank you. Once again, Nico getting way... I got one more. Way too excited on cables. That's where this becomes a problem. I need a stupid amount of plastic. I'm hoping to get the research lab built, which needs floaters, and the housing built. Oh gosh, 6 floaters. Ugh, gross. Get some research done. I want to get rid of these dryers as quickly as possible. These manual dryers mean people have to do the work, which is not ideal. What I'm really hoping for is we can get to the air dryers, which is literally the first thing we research. But it's going to take a hot minute for us to get there. Ooh, there's a lot of goody-goody here. There's a lot of goody-goody here, because the first thing we also get is rope lashings. We're going to need to do stuff. We need to do stuff. We need to do stuff. We're not keeping up with anything, really. We'll get there. We'll get there. We're no worse off than we were before. We'll get there. Alright. Yes, research. I need somebody responsible for research. Do we have anyone who's responsible and or good at research? We don't. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set research at a slightly higher priority. The idea behind that is I want to get stuff moving. We have enough lumber right now. Cosmic Turtle, hello, friend. New run of Flotsam, so if you'd like to be named... Now that I know how to play the game, I think we can knock this whole thing out in like 2 sessions. And I wanted to build a much smaller area, smaller footprint, smaller everything. So if you'd like to be chimed in, let me know. And that goes for anybody here. If anyone wants to be a character in the game, use the channel point thing. Alright, can I build more housing? Not yet. All the floaters. You want me to name someone yes? Okay, I can name someone yes. Salty Bastard. You are going to be renamed. Yes. Okay, Cosmic Turtle has demanded. You are named yes. I'm kidding, of course. Cosmic Turtle. I know what you meant. Cosmic Turtle, there you go. Oh, do you want to be yes now? I can make you yes again. Not what I was going for, but I love it. Okay, I changed it back. I changed it back. I can put it back to just yes if you'd like. No, do it. It's funny. All right, you got it, friend. We have our mighty crew of Nedvid as captain, Rubbish as first mate, and yes. I love it. That's excellent. All right, we're still working on stuff. We're still working on stuff. This has to get deconstructed. We're still working on more floaty floats. We go through floaties so freaking fast. Like, that's why I built the 2 facilities, because I was like, man, this is just going to be crazy. And we're going to not do anything else. Hopefully we're caught up enough that we can do research now. Somebody. Thank you. We're going to build the drying racks, and that's going to clean that up real nice. Small water container. We don't have distillation yet, my guy. We don't have the stuff that clean water even comes from. Papu, welcome, friend. Yes, I did. I wanted to play the game again with, like, a skeleton crew without turning our crew into skeletons. So, we're going to be doing this for about another hour and a half, 2 hours, something like that. And then we're going to switch over to Factorio. We're going to finally finish our scenario from last week for car defense. That's going to be fun. Depending on how long that is, we're either going to call it a session there and just be like, we're done playing games today. Or we're going to come back to this and play this a little bit more. I feel like we did beat the game yesterday. That's truth. We did. Absolutely. But I wanted to give it a go again with a much smaller crew and see how the... Oh, what am I thinking of? The seagulls. How the seagulls handle things. I'd like to give that a try. That's at the 15. Thank you. Infinite. We don't have... Oh, we need a chopamo wood, don't we? Wood choppa. Oh, whoops. It's fine. I didn't do the order of operations correctly at all, and that's okay. Gather the tinder. 2 of you. 1 of you. Yes, levels up. Athletics. That work? Okay. Nedved. Cooking? Cooking, yeah, we need a good chef. Speaking of which, let's get that dialed in. Nedved is our chef. Yes is salvage? What was yes good at? Yes is good at salvage. Yes, do salvage. Rubbish, do salvage. What's this? Crafting? You're crafting? And I don't have anyone good at research at all. But I want research to be a priority whenever we get something. I want to push into it as much as we can. Seaweed growing? Seaweed growing, yeah. We're probably going to just eat seaweed salad forever and ever. That's probably going to be the jam. Okay, we're full up. Awesome. Why didn't I move like 3 nautical millimeters? Because we don't have the salvage boats yet. Kuna was here. Dun, 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 dun. We're not full of storage. Don't lie to me. It looks like it prioritizes everything but the boat, which is fine. But yeah. I might have cut the line a little early. Oh no, we just need a ton of floaters. Kuna was here. Tell me you've got some floaties for me. No? No? Okay. I don't want to talk to you either. Yeah, the game runs smooth, right? Athletics? I think I'm just going to push everyone into athletics, really. It does give an additional movement speed. Movement speed, good. Captain, smoke up ahead. Could it be a okay, let me see how this works. Seems unlikely. We should check it out just in case. We could sure use an extra set of hits. Maybe next time. Now, does it show up on the map anyway? It showed up on the map anyway. Okay, that's fine. You can only have so many markers or whatever going on, so I want to make sure that it's worthwhile. We're good on wood. And you know that's the truth because it rhymes? Good on wood. Hey, Hat. Hope you're doing well today, sir. Hat is the fine gentleman we're going to be playing Factorial with later. We're not starting Factorial right now because we're waiting on Peter Plays. They are one of the core members that we have for the run we're currently doing. And we all kind of agreed that we wanted to make sure everyone was involved who started the run. That's kind of what we've got going on about that. So in about an hour and a half, 2 hours, we'll reach out to Peter and be like, hey, how's it going? You want to still do the thing? Hopefully they'll say heck to the yes. And then we'll go do that. But for right now, something calm, something chill. Not quite ice cream, but it'll still chill your bones. It's Flotsam. Rum-ba-bum. Making that water. This seems screwed up. That's better. That's correct. Okay. Next in the tech tree. Drying racks. We need rope. We need 1 rope crafter. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about the ice planets in Dyson Sphere program, right. That game did such a good job with alternative recipes and everything. You start off the game and you make things real resource intensive and crap just to get the game going, but you go to a different planet and it's like, oh yeah, oh, you just pull this out of the ground? Oh, that's awesome. And then everything changes. I think they did a really genuinely good job with that. Okay, there's rope. While rope is happening, we're gonna get more plastic, we're gonna get more everything. Okay, so yoink. That'll keep them busy. We're not gonna grab that. Furniture? Okay. A campfire, and it's still smoldering. We just missed them. If they're on the move, they'll be looking for food and water. Let's check the usual spots, see if we can catch up. I think it would be really rude for me to take their stuff. We are not interested at all in getting a bigger crew. That's what's what. Oh, thank you. Make the rope, then we can get the drying racks, and that'll be great. Are we on research? Seaweed, scrapsmithing, go, go, go. I was thinking of building a second research table, but I'm kind of behind and ahead enough already. We got an ad break in about 15 seconds, folks. That was weird. Really great opportunity. Get up, stretch, move around. You know the drill. Do not give the advertisers another moment of your attention. It's far too valuable. Respect yourself, go get a coffee or something. I don't know. Get yourself a freezy pop. Or an icy pop. Or an otter pop, depending on where you're from. Depending on where you're from. Get yourself something sweet. Because you're a sweet person. There you go. I needs the ropes. Yep. Here. Yeah, you need so much plastic. So these are going to be great because we're not doing manual drying anymore. These are just going to be like this, and they're going to hang the wood. And that's one less activity we got to do. It's slow, so we're going to build one more yet. But it's a big help. Yeah. And then we have some more rope. We're going to start consolidating these storages. These storage between small and medium, they hold the two smalls, hold the same as one medium. This medium is smaller, and it weighs 5 weight units less. So it's super worth our time, I think. I think it's worthwhile. Yeah. And we have 19 wet wood. That's why I set up a few of these things. You should stop working at 15. Production limit reached. Okay, cool. And now we're just gonna wait for stuff to catch up. We have to recognize when we have the raw material, when we just have to let stuff process, or our warehouses are gonna get overfilled. I have enough. Awesome. Speaking of stuff I'm about to do, get this all nice and cleaned up. Saving 5 weight might not sound like a big deal, but if it adds up and it's a lot less work my people have to do to crank the generator, I'm for it. Off to the dentist, be back in about 2 hours. See it. Sounds good, Cosmic. Deep breaths. They're professionals. Don't worry about it, and enjoy it if that's your jam. Yeah, for real, for real, for real. If that's at all your style, enjoy the style. There we go. Look at that. Oh, it's almost like I know what I'm doing. I don't, but it's almost like I know what I'm doing. MS cranked the job, and no one wanted to be the boat yet. The boat name is up for takes, and, rubbish. Yeah, we got a couple of folks. Crank isn't here to claim the boat title again, so... Alright, we got more storage. We got the plank action. No one's doing nothing. Let's get to it. And this should be max. Okay. We have one person still dedicated to researching. Or started to dedicate to researching. Oh, and I found it out. Bodie McFloatface. Okay. I've got that written down. If no one else takes it, we're doing Bodie McFloatface. If no one claims, yeah, we'll give it like 20 minutes. If nobody says they want to be the boat or have a name for the boat, Bodie McFloatface. The voice chat, you can drag me around with people and sure. Yep. In about an hour and a half, I'll ping Peter. We'll see where they're at, and then we'll Avengers assemble kind of a thing. For real and for sure. Movement over there in the supermarket. So I'm hoping we go to the supermarket and we say thanks, but no thanks. Whoa, whoa, huh, whoa, what? Scared the salt right off of me. You don't want to accident. Okay, so hold up. You're telling me I could join you lot? Actually, no, I get it. Another mouth to feed. So I'm not gonna steal the food. I'm not gonna take anything. They can have it. They need it more than I do, right? Something like that. Okay, we need demolition tools, which we don't have. Let's grab some furniture. We've got time and we got stuff. We got room and it's tough. I don't need as many floater productions right now, but having the building's okay. They're gonna be angry they ate a bad meal. So I'm looking for not an abandoned camp. Rural ruins is hard to say. Not looking for that either. Where's north? Okay, we came from the west. We came from the okay. Go. That's where Duder's house was, right? That's where. Yeah, this is where he, so we're gonna go this way. Easy. You get the stuff? Yeah, it takes a while without boats, right? It takes a while without boats. So now what we're getting is we're accumulating rubbish, right? Recycling. Junk into unrefined. So here's where we're gonna start turning in this plastic junk and wooden junk and furniture and electronic junk into not junk. The game makes, again, a weird distinction between junk and waste. In my mind, waste is truly waste. You can't really do anything with it. It's waste. Waste could be something like a byproduct from an industrial process could be considered as waste. Junk might be more considered like, if we really put some effort to this, we can make something out of it, maybe. It's a hard distinction. Especially when you're trying to convey that information to... Oh, I didn't know it actually built little things here. That's cute. That's a chair. That's a birdhouse. A beehive? That's a bicycle. Oh, it's all the items in the game. Oh, okay. Alright. Okay, processed all the stuff, processed all the stuff. Process all the things, process all the things. Process all the stuff, process all the stuff. Process all the things, process all the things. What was I doing? Oh, yeah, hi, how you doing? This... I'm just gonna put you on infinite. I don't really super care about furniture, I don't think. Metal scrap. Okay, we want the tool maker that can build some tools and get us some scraps. Scripty scraps. We need seaweed badly. We need seaweed badly. I've said it before, I'll say it again. This game is incredibly chill and charming. How soon until we're done? We're gonna do this while we wait. I got two folk not doing nothing. Oh, right. Yep. Sorry. My short-term memory is short. I feel genuinely a little bad now. We come around twice now and be like, hey, oh, actually. Actually, you know, we're gonna move anyway, because I gotta make 5 demolition tools anyhow. Like, it's a lot of tools that have to be made, and it's a lot of waiting. I'd rather just keep going. There. Yeah, we can keep the game going. There's no point in me literally just sitting, right? Ding ding. Do we have research points for anything else? Studying, adequate housing, fishing, reconnaissance. Fishing might be more important. What do I need for the seagull stuff, anyway? Because I want to do seagulls. Full decorations, grass walking, farming. I forgot what that seagull salvaging. Okay, we are going to need 4 people then. Is fine. Basic eel electricity. That's a ways. Let's do studying. Maybe if we come across a crap ton of books, we could do something about that, right? Toolmaker, yep. Thank you. I was hoping to find some agriculture ruins or whatever. I don't know if that's going to happen. And there's bio waste here, but we can at least get the medicine out of there. I don't have containers. I'm not going to have containers for a while, so that's kind of a meh. Kind of a meh. Wizard with no magic casts his mana. Go meh. Go meh. Ahoy, ahoy, and all aboard. We still doing research? No, we've got a lot of hauling and a lot of crafting and a lot of other stuff to do. Yep. Looks like we're done here, though. The next biome right in front of us is going to be agriculture biome. There should be some abandoned farmhouses or whatever. Yeah, let's set some defaults here. I think I like 6. 6 and 6 for now. The other stuff seems a little out of my weight class. Metal plate, yeah, I ain't got none of that. Let's see what we can get out of Agriculture Town first. Steffi, good day, friend. I think it's been long enough. We're going to rename this as per Cosmic Turtle's request. This is Bodie McFloat Face. Bodie McFloat Face. All right, capitalization doesn't matter in this game. Ow. No, it's fine. I only put a lot of work in holding that shift key for the 5 nanoseconds required to type the thing. Fine. Cat's Toys arrived. The Mishka swap between both of them. Yep, that's adorable. Vader just watches them. Sometimes it's best to just observe. Alright, let's get going. We can't fish yet. How's our plastic reserves? 21. That's good for now. I'm not gonna grab potatoes. We've learned our lesson. Potatoes are literally a dime a dozen. We are out of lumber, though. We're out of this lumber for kindling, so... Speaking of which, I need, axe choppery. I don't think I have one of these. I know I don't have one of these. Trying to get a bunch of research done, so that's why we're kind of stuck with only 2 people. So if the start seems a little rough, it's because I'm trying to push research early. Short answer, yes. Long answer, yes! What I'll probably do is I'll probably just grab 4 or 5 potatoes so I have potatoes to plant eventually. I think that's what I should do. Next time. Next time on the episode of Get All the Potatoes, JohnMegacycle gets a bunch of potatoes. To the surprise of literally no one. Also, I want to apologize straight up if I'm sniffly today. Oh man, allergies are a thing, and they're real, and I'm here to tell you about how allergies are real and a thing. And a thing that are real. Oof. Farm ruins, that's what I want. We should be able to get a bunch of tools out of this straight off the jump. Demo tools, look at that, free of charge. Free of charge. That could just scrap into crap immediately. Okay, we finished studying. We found no books, but that's okay. I'm just gonna wait till we have the research points. I need to catch up on a bunch of work, I think. Yeah. A little bit of work. Nope, we're not done. Still getting junk. Furniture, yep. Our people can only grab 5 items at a time, which is awful. I was such a spoiled boy. I was such a spoiled kid. Yeah, with salvage boats. We got the storage. Why not? I don't have that. I don't have that. We only need about, what, 4 generators to beat the game? And 2 rotors? Something? We don't need a lot of rotors. I stockpiled on everything because I didn't know what I didn't know, right? I wasn't sure what I wasn't sure about, right? So I'm very much a gamer of collect it now because you might need it later type. It's very much my style. The other thing about that that's usually negative is I don't use resources that I have because I might need them later, right? I might need them later. I think I'm in the final fight. We'll use the Gigaton Up Punch Thrust Missile Barrage. Well, I might need them later. John, it literally says this is the final fight. Use your Up Punch Missile Gigaton Barrage. Well, what if there's a fight after the credits? Did anyone think of the fight after the credits? What about the fight after the credits? Hat That Sat is live right now. We're going to go ahead and give them a hydrate, get their stream started right. Ba-ba-ba. Steffi, thank you, friend. Steffi, we've got 1 extra slot on the ship. We have Nedved, yes, who is Cosmic Turtle, and you would be Rubbish. If you'd like to be a part of this game as well, we've got a slot. No one else has taken it. You could be among the ranks of Rubbish. Sounds bad. Is funny. Sounds bad. All right, where are we at here? I have a bunch of demolition tools. Please get. Okay, if you want me to rename with that, the name of that emoji is this. Is that what you want me to name this person? You don't want it to be named Steffi? After you is good. Okay. Then you put in the message the emojis, so that's what I thought you wanted. Steffi. You want Steffi or Steffi 386? Oh. I hit wrong buttons. I hit wrong buttons all the time. Who says I don't hit wrong buttons all the time? Oh, this takes forever. Was laughing at his previous message, so you can decide. Alright, well, guess what? Steffi's fine. I think you were Steffi last time as well. Okay, can I build the big... Oh, I should have done this. Big drying rack. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Don't need a big drying rack, but we could speed this up a little bit. That'd be dope. We've learned from last session and last playthrough. There's a lot of inefficiencies that we made. There's a lot of things we could have done better. First of all, is not ballooning our crew immediately. We grabbed as many people as we could, and then I didn't realize until it was far too late that you couldn't kick crew out. You have to starve them to death, which is not the way I like to play. Another thing we didn't really notice is all the specialties are represented as individuals joining your crew. So that was another problem, right? So we had an engineer, a botanist, an aquaculturalist, a blah 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 blah. We had so many extra mouths to feed. And then the game performance wasn't swell either. So what we'll do is we're gonna do 3, 4, 5. We'll have 7 total. Our starting 3, plus the Seagull Meister, the electrician, the engineer, and the chemist. And I think those are all we need to beat the game. Did you guys finish? Yeah, get the rest of it. Go on, get the rest of it. That'd be great. I was gonna save the demolition tools for something else, but I mean, they're really just used for metal acquisition anyway. So, meh. 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 Bring, bring. Okay. Let that sit for a minute. It's a real nice calm morning again. It was a really cool night last night. It got warm. It was 89 yesterday, something. And it honestly just completely slaps and snaps my energy. I just have no energy after that. Yeah. Yeah, after that, I walked away from the PC, I fed the cats, I had a food, then I laid down and I passed out for like 2 hours. I woke up and it was about 7 p.m. And I'm like, yep, just lose all my energy in one fell swoop. Okay, it looks like we're catching up with a bunch of stuff we gotta work on. We definitely need seaweed now. The farm ruins would be awesome. Mooney, hello, friend. Thank you very much for the raid yesterday, and I hope you're doing just absolutely top of the charts today. You're doing top of the charts. Always need more seaweed. 1+, welcome, friend. It's not seaweed, it's algae. It's not algae, it's kelp. It's not kelp, it's seaweed. It's not seaweed, it's algae. It's not... What the hell happened there? Oh, dude leveled up. Okay. Did you see that explosion? I didn't know there was animation to such a thing. Take my cat to the vet, but she's super brave. How is she? Is she okay? I can't believe it's not kelp. Jobin, good morning. 1+, I think the only thing we're really waiting on for our Factorio run is we're waiting on Peter to say hey. And what we'll do is, like, in about an hour, I'll ping Peter and be like, hey, we're ready to transition over to Factorio anytime you're ready. But we want to make sure everyone was involved who wanted to be involved. Oh, there's books. Awesome. We can start doing the book learning. Doing ourselves a bit of the book learning. I am good on Kindling for now. Okay, thanks. That's gonna be the same. Probably gonna be the same. It is absolutely the same. Same. Scouting a region actually gives a really big happiness bonus. Like 10? Everyone's gonna get into athletics. Deal with it. Yeah, she's been having some weird twitching, but it might be nerve tissue due to her rib misinformation. Or healthy otherwise. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Nope. Not interested. I said not, yeah. Okay. So, where did you mark it on the map? Oh, over there? Okay, so I'm hoping I could just straight up ignore it, right? That's the idea. I'm sure I'll have to randomly AFK like normal. No, that's totally fine. Yeah. That's 100% A-okay. The expectation is not everyone glued to their seats 24/7 or the Empire will collapse kind of a thing. It's just, we're at a point where I want to make sure everyone who wants to be on the boat is on the boat. So you just being there and loaded in or whatever. As long as you know, like, when we're gaming, that's perfect. Definitely a heat wave here, yeah. I used to be much better about the heat, but then I growed up, and now heat just short circuits my brain meats. You can hear my body powering down. You could hear it, yeah. It's something. It's something, alright. So we'll let everything connect and collect. I'm okay at high temps, just UV's a no-go, yeah. I'm of a certain skin type that I'm much more resistant to getting burned. I'll leave it at that. Like, I tan nicely, is how I'm gonna phrase it. So I always enjoyed being in the sun, but now it's just, if I don't wear a hat, or if I'm in the sun, direct sunlight for far too, low power, it's not great. We just need to make things. What are we doing on rope? Oh, right, I have not picked up algae yet. Do that. Working on some floaties. Okay, we just gotta process some stuff. I burn in split seconds, only 1 brain of sun cream help. Oh my gosh. You can burn through clothes? That's impressive, if anything. Yeah, that's impressive, if anything. We use a little desk fan on battery pack to keep air cycling through the carrier. Yeah, that's smart. Even if you're not providing air conditioning, just cycling the hot air away from electronics, animals, pets, yourself, the whole nine really helps. It burns up your arms? Jeez, oh my, that's crazy. Let the backfill work a little bit, and then we're gonna have to rush into some... We have to rush into some algae. We're out of the stuff. Did we do the research? Okay, research is still pending. Yep, we just need to process. Because I'm gonna get a bunch of algae and then have no room for it, right? There's so much wood junk. Wood junk is a 2-to-1? It's a 2-to-1. Perfect. My mom has a sun allergy and that happens a lot. I did not know it was that common. I had a friend that whenever they were in sunlight, if they looked at the sun, like close your eyes obviously or have sunglasses or whatever, but if they looked at the sun, their sun hit their face directly, they sneeze like crazy. It was wild. It was, I don't know how else to explain it or talk it out, but that's how that went down. It was wild. Flotsam people like lovely weather, it's sunny, and I'm like, yeah. If I don't burn, yeah. Steffi leveled up. Guess what, friend? Aerobics. Everyone's gonna get level 10 aerobics before anything else. A lot to process. Jeepers creepers. You have to avoid heat, else you pass out. Yeah. That's not something I wanted to add to my character sheet, but apparently it's something that in my age I've added to my character sheet. Okay, you're just using fire. Oh, okay. Wish you all the best sunscreen. May it never be sticky. That's the most polite thing I've ever heard anyone say ever. I love that. Most people from 70s in Poland can do that. Stare at the sun and sneeze. Yeah, I wonder what that is. I'm sure there's some Greek name for it, right? I'm very confident. Greek or Latin. It gets derived down to Helios. Phobia? Sneezicus. Sun, fear, sneeze. There you go. Done. This is Learning Latin with JohnMegacycle. Tune in for more recipes and more. Okay, we need algae like a son of a... kelp. Kelp like a son of a gun. Kelp. Kelp off the port. Gotta go. My mother, for the first time in a long time, wants to go for a drink. Oh, that's wonderful. I hope that's a delightful time between the two of you. Reconnecting with parents can be tough, and even if it's just like, hey, we haven't talked in a week or it's been years, I hope it goes well. Not to say it's gonna be bad, but it can be tough. Yeah, that algae is gonna get turned right into stuff. We're gonna build another one of these once I get one more rope. Oh, you know what? Ah, dang it, you made all the demolition tools. You did exactly what I told you to. It won't be bad, but I'll definitely burn, though. Move faster than the sun. There you go. Glad I could help. Move quicker than quick. Move faster than fast. 2, 3. This is great because we're burning through some of the materials, just placing more flooring. Yep, light it up. My mom used zinc oxide sunscreen. It's the only one that doesn't cause it to blister. I've never heard of that. The only time I've ever heard of zinc is you weld it to the bottom part of a car, and then the zinc gets rusted out before the car frame does. Huh. I did not. You learn something new every day, right? That's the thing. Learning something new every day. What is this? This is a new thing. Near empty gas station. Yeah, just snuggle right into that guy. If we act quick, we can prevent this gas station from leaking gasoline in the ocean. We should use some for our engines, too. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I would like more metal, please. This is what we use the metal for. Well, that rocks the socks. Yeah. That rocks the socks all the way. What is a big dry rack? A big bunch of rope. Okay. Can I upgrade these just as is, or do I have to demolish them and... Oh, yeah. Big drying rack. Oh, because we already used one rope to build the thing? Okay. Sure. That goes away. That gets upgraded. When we get the rope out of this, that gets upgraded. Rockin'. Look at that. Look at us being smart, saving weight, right? Yeah, look at that. Look at us being just so smart. Is this a brand? Oh, nope. The aluminum brand was the Illuminati. So what is this? Spillies? Good old Spillies. Good old Spillies Petrochem. Nothing tastes quite right like filling up your gasoline tank with pure Spillies gasoline. The voice has to crack to make it just perfect. Old Spillies gasoline. Just like Grandmama used to make. Chemical sunscreen takes longer to be effective against UV, whereas zinc is instant. However, it does take like 15 minutes to settle in. The darker skin will have a white cast for a while until it soaks in. Fair. My complexion isn't dark, but I have an olive complexion. I tan good. Even when I burn, I tan good. But I do burn. I'm not immune to fire. Strong versus fire and Godzilla or something. I don't know what my character sheet says. Okay, yep, still salvaging. We're getting a bunch of this metal because we're starting moving to metalworking. Metalworking means we can get into other tools. You get the idea. One thing leads to another. That's not what I wanted. Here's this chemical by the looks. That's fair. Oh yeah, mooring points. Oh, we're getting so close. What's the next thing? Yeah, salvage boat, burr, salvage boat, burr. Time to go. Good luck, have fun. Have a good time. Do the thing. Sorry for giving too much random information. Just thinking, that's the point of this is a social thing. That is the whole point to streaming, right? Yeah. Talk it up, have it out. I might not chime in because like I don't have anything to say, and I also don't want to steal the spotlight from someone that's having a bit of a chat. So it's not a problem. If anything becomes a problem, it's going to be because like someone got a little political, or I'll tell you what I think. It's like, oh crap, somebody get the pets and the children out of the house. That's where I'll step in and be like, all right, that's Everyone's got opinions, and if we want to have a chat like that, we could have a chat like that somewhere else. We don't need it here. Bah, 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 bah. But no, you are a treat delight. Not a problem, friend. Yeah, scouting a new area gives us a boost. I love my job. Experience modifier? Maybe that's like the beginning of the game score. What's it called in RimWorld? Cautious Optimism, I think is the name of that thing on the character sheet. It's like, we fell out of the frickin' sky and we survived. Holy butts. Does anyone do that on a Tuesday? We did that on a Tuesday. What's up? What's up? Cautiously Optimistic, plus 10 points, or however it's called. You are welcome. You're welcome. I'm not always super great at doing it, but it's really important to know when a conversation is being had. Sometimes it can be fortuitous just to shoosh. Okay, so hold on, what's going on here? So I try to be like, if a conversation's happening and I ain't got anything to say, I'll just shoosh. Okay, it says items missing. We have 18 seaweed. This should not be happening. Just stop making the thing. Who's on? Oh, wait. Is Nedved doing research? Nedved. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Maximum. Oh, that's my fault. I didn't send him to maximum chefery. Yes, go. Salad. Quick salad. Spin the thing. Zoom. Wait a minute. You're not Nedved. You're Steffi. You're not even set to cooking. What? What kind of chaos has befelled our town? What is going on? Steffi is not a chef. Okay, I didn't set any of this correctly. Hold on. This is my fault. I'm acknowledging it's my fault. Hold on. Nedved chef, correct. Salvage. Nedved should not salvage. If okay. We'll set salvage to minimum. Higher salvage for everyone else. Fantastic. Cooking, we already talked about that. Salvage or fishing. Nedved is also swell fisher bro. Everyone can fish, and that's fine. Construction. Yes. Cosmic Turtle is our construction guy. Research. No one is good at research. Everyone can research. That's fine. Okay. Fine. Oh, the world is at peace. Nedved is back, bringing on the master treats. All right, we're good. Whew, we're good. I have fished. It's boring. It doesn't have to be. It's not like, oh, it's boring. But the thing is, I just fall asleep. I just pass right out. Yeah, I don't know where you were. You were ruling lands of a far-off place, but you are back. Back in the chef's saddle again. Back in the chef's saddle again. We already did all that. Is this just gonna be rubbish, or is this gonna be tools? Tools, baby! Get some tools, baby! We're good on scrap diddles right now. I don't mind fishing. It's not something like I really want to do, because yeah, I think the last time I went fishing with a friend was like a decade ago, and I just fell asleep immediately. I'm like, I'm not trying to hate the game or whatever, but I just tired. I'm just so tired. Brr. Okay, I want 5 potatoes and that's it. I shut it off. We have 5 potatoes. We have 5 potatoes. Fantastic. Okay, cool. That's mission accomplished. Scouting regions makes people happy. Get that salvage boat. You can turn back on. You can turn back on. Scouted the thing, scouted the thing. Okay. We need so much seaweed. Like, so much. Do I need lumber? Yes we do. Brum bum bum bum. I think the last time it was 10 years ago, but you're right, people. Yeah, it can be a lot of fun. It can be a lot of fun. I'm sure. I think, yeah, I think it's the right people are needed. I think you're right. I think that's how that works. Was spoiled by salmon fishing in Alaska. Catch something every few minutes. Wow. The only thing I live near is a swamp. Past that is a marsh. Past that is an industrial park, which I'm probably more likely to catch Blinky, the three-eyed Simpsons fish, than actual fish. Probably. No, I thought they sent you... Wait. I thought you got the wheelchair, and then you detected a defect. I don't remember what it was, and then a wiring harness. It was a wiring harness or something? And then you reached out to the company, and then the company was like, oh yeah, we'll send you a new thing if you can prove it, and you proved it. And then I thought that was all kosher, no? Then your pops helped out print a thing, or whatever? Your pops helped you assemble the thing? Or is it still busted yet? Give me their phone number. Give me their P.O. box. I'm gonna mess them up. Wires fully ripped out the backlight. Holy crap. Yeah, that's a bit more severe than I thought it was. They're gonna play. They better replace it. They have to deal with the wrath of this guy. Oh, there's more butts. I mean, I'm cool with there being more butts, but I'm hoping that this comes to a happy conclusion for you, because this sounds brutal. This is a town? I think we're gonna... Oh, algae. Yep. We're gonna backtrack for algae, because they don't have in stock. Is it the wiring harness? Or, oh, the backlight. Is the backlight not? So wait, at what point do they just send you a new chair? Because I think they should just be sending you a new chair at this point. Or the chair itself is not in stock. Maybe I should wait until you could type it out before I ask a billion more questions. Sorry. No! You were so happy about the pink. The pink is part of the package. It's the pink chair package. Is it like a situation they'll send you a replacement right now, and when pink gets in stock, they'll send you pink? Or is it like you could either have jet black, charcoal gray, gunmetal gray, or white, but you can't have pink. Meh, meh, meh. Hold on, look over there. It's an old radio station. I need the radio station, right? I think I need the radio station legitimately in order to progress the game. So we're gonna have 5 people? We're gonna also have DJ Sad Pants? That's fine. I'm alright with DJ Sad Pants. Now they're gonna pick it up and then give me the pink when it's in stock. Okay, good. They freaking better. Nobody messes with Mooney, alright? New rule. And if it wasn't a new rule, I'm reaffirming an old rule. Nobody messes with Mooney, alright? Glad we had this chat. Scrapsmith, yep. Like to get into some metalwork. Yeah, things are looking good. We got a lot of metal. We're gonna get a bunch of books. I'd like to build that school and spend like 3 days with everyone just read. Level up our folks as much as we possibly can. We can get maybe a bit more traction out of everything with just working on athletics. Brum ba bum bum. Rum ba bum bum. Gosh, I like the noises. I like the noises. I'm gonna leave a positive review for this game and be like, "Hi, I'm JohnMegacycle. I really like the noises. I really like the noises. That's probably my favorite. I like sounds of things. Is 100% how that's gonna go down. We're gonna do this. I want to put the ships up front near the storage. Secretly called John Mega Water. Joe. Good day, Cobalt. Hope you're doing well today, friend. Tool Shack. This is what? Fireword from Junk. I need more floaters. How are we out of floaters already? Oh my god. Okay, we'll deconstruct some stuff. Taking a break at work. Fantastic. I'm not massively bothered right now because I can't go out in the heat right now. Anyway, I get that 100%. I have another sneeze coming on. I don't know what's happening. But my sinuses are on en fuego. Absolutely en fuego. Oh, okay. I don't think my cats are sleeping on my face, but that's how it feels today. That's how it straight up feels. Like, that's just what's going on. Having problems breathing when I sleep, I don't know why. And then, like, put up a camera, it's like... The cats are literally doing a conga line on my chest. Da 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 da. Hey, da da da. You can't breathe. Da 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 da. Hey, da da da. Yeah. Holland, probably. I live around a lot of farms, so that all makes a lot of sense, really. I just like to be a big whiny baby for the drama and the hyperbole. The hyperbole. Ooh, all the tools. Look at that. I could probably... No. Nope. Nope. No. No. They are your owner after all. Yeah, they can. There's nothing saying not. Over the last 2 months, Nico has been getting a lot more cuddly, which has been awesome. The problem is now that it's warm, now he just doesn't... Don't touch me. No, don't you touch me. Human. And I'm like, that's fair. We're pretty gross. I get it. I love you though. And he's like, human. And I'm like, oh, yeah, sorry. I'm sorry, Meister. It won't happen again, Meister. Something like this looks good, I think. But out to 4. Okay, we're at weight level 2. I'm happy with weight level 2. We get any farther than that, we got some problems. Oh, I'm a jerk. Yeah. I'm sure I deserved it. Yeah, for real, for real, for real. Not quite lined up, but I kind of don't care. Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. We almost have the research complete. Yep, awesome. Salvage boats literally double our productivity, if not more. Folks can move faster on a boat. They can carry twice as much on a boat. Getting away from manual swimming is ideal. I'm gonna mute my mic so I can sneeze forever. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. Slightly less happy. But I'm back. Huh. Respiratory illnesses for 500, Alex. I would love, yeah, more plastic, more kelp. Yeah, plastic and kelp are the two things we need a ton of right now. We ain't doing the fishing. Nuzzle right in here. Doing a quick scout is worthwhile because it boosts folks' morale. We're gonna wait until boats? Still waiting on them there boats. Devil, welcome, friend. Hope you're doing all right today. You're doing swell, and you've defeated all your enemies, and numbers, and you numbers, and you accomplished all your mandates, and the people of your proud empire love you and everything. Yeah, yeah. You're good, thanks. Awesome. Happy to hear that. It's over deer. Requires a salvaging boat. My brother in boats? You have no idea what I'm aiming for. I'm aiming for boats. I'm aiming for boats. Aww. Adorable. Alright, this will work off some of the scrap. No, that's how I welcome people as well. Mooney, you are matching the energy. That is perfect. That is absolutely perfect. Yep. Nope. Don't ever apologize. Well, if you say something jerky, apologize. But no, that's perfect. Okay, we're farting some scrap metal into real metal. Because it wants to be real metal when it grows up or something? I don't know. No research. Hot diggity daffodil. Guess what we get to build now? Boats. Ooh, I can afford 2 boats. 2 boats for boats. Verboats, boats. Verboats. Something's verbose. I'm trying to shoehorn this word into 2 other words. Verboats. And once these get built, the game has changed. I probably don't need 3. We're about to get somebody else. Who's on salvage ops? How many people we got on salvage ops? We have 2 people that should be on salvage ops all the time. I went to do for day for making up for not streaming yesterday. Well, certainly don't feel like you gotta force it. I've been enjoying your walks. They've been really nice. Look, there's someone in that landmark jumping up and down, waving as a survivor. Hello, over here. Oh, you're also DJ Babble this time? Okay, blah, 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 blah. So, not now? What happens if I just say no? Can we say no? I had a great idea for an adventure. First might be able to help us find others. No. Okay. Okay? Alright. Heck yeah! I'll grab my radio equipment. Alright. Come on aboard. Like, I think I need that guy to beat the game, right? People don't just turn into specialists. I'm doing well, Devil. Thank you. Oh. What's DJ Scribble Scrabs up to? What are they good at? Nedved is hungry. We have food. We have food. Why am I saying that like it's a question mark? We have food. Oh. Or they're eating? I don't get what this says. You're not a specialist no more. Crafting. And you like to craft. That's dope. Okay. Yeah, alright. No cooking. Okay. And also, good day, Cobalt. I don't know if I've already said good morning to you, but good morning, good morning. It's fun to stay up late. Good morning to you. We get all the stuff? We didn't get any of the stuff. My guy, we got... Oh. Boat. Send Dawson Boatenhaven. Yeah, we got the stuff. I did? Alright. I'm hoping I'm not gonna irritate somebody with like, gosh, you've already said good morning like twice. Get a job! And I'd be like, I'd love to get a job, and apparently I don't have one, so right now my job is to wish everyone good morning. Fight me. Mortal Kombat fight music kicks on. Test your might. Mortal Kombat! Wait. No, that's Tank. That's Cowboy Bebop. That's Tank. Yeah, that's Tank. I don't know that anime. Leave me alone. The hell were we just talking about? What time is it at yours? It is 8:24 a.m. Central Standard Time. The time is also warm. Warm is a time. Are we full of storage? No, we just have everyone busy doing busy things. Every busy doing all the busy things. Are we doing research? We shouldn't be. Okay, we're not doing that. We just don't have the people power, so we just gotta chill for a little bit. The next thing we need to do, and we need to do it, is all the algaes. All the algaes. Kelp. Seaweed, whatever. Toot, toot, I'm a boat. Toot, toot, I'm a boat. Say what, toot, toot, I'm a boat. Saying toot, toot, I'm a boat. Nope. That's what I need. Actually, can I... There. FWAS F. That's easier. Cool. Thanks. We're not gonna do people swimming things anymore. Now it's just boat. We're a boat people doing boat people things. How's plastic? We could use a little more... We could use a little more junk. What? I'm very body positive. We could always use a little more junk. Not for the sake of we need junk specifically, but... Live your life. Have fun with it, right? We'll get just a little more junk. That's all. Okay, we're getting our seaweed salad. Our terrible, terrible seaweed salad. We'll hit up a plastic or two on the way to more seaweed. Yeah, so fast. So fast. Awesome. We don't understand fishing yet. Actually, hold on. Yeah. Maybe? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, no. Hold on. Nope. Alright, are we out of lumber? Gosh dang it to dang it to dang. We're just gonna keep running out of everything. Now, we are, right now, making a lot of metal. We're at 19 metal. We're cranking on other materials. So even though it kind of feels like we're a little bit behind the ball, we're on the ball. We're where we need to be. We're where we need to be. Fish. Fun to say it. Fish. I think that's how... Was it Rico from Penguins of Madagascar says it? Fish. Okay, we're getting caught up on everything. Oh, this is great. Who needs a level up? Nedved needs a level up. Guess what? Nope. Aerobics. Everyone's getting into aerobics first. We gotta learn how to hustle with that muscle, yo. We need wood? What do we need? Lumber and plastics and oh my god. $7 a.m. It's like, nah, I'm going back to sleep. That's the problem with summertime is now the sun is awake a lot earlier. And so I praise the sun. So the thing is like, it's always 5:30 in the morning now. I'm up. So that's why streaming's an hour earlier. Yep. It's a little on the rough side, but it's okay. She managed to go back to sleep. That's awesome. No. It's really hard to convey that information as a morning person to a non-morning person. You know how you were sleeping for the last 8 hours? Just keep going. Just keep going. I'm like, that's not how that works. No worries, Cobalt. Have yourself a good rest of your work shift if you can. Yeah, see you later, Space Cowboy. Yeah. That's some Cowboy Bebop shit right there. Also, we got an ad break in about 10 seconds. It completely skipped my brain meats. You know the drill. Get up, stretch, move around. Get up, stretch, move around. Say what, say what. Get up, stretch, move around. Get up, stretch, move around. Say what, get up, stretch. And I lost the cadence. It doesn't matter. It's ad break time anyway. Bum, 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 ba-dum. Say what, ba-dum. Bum, bum, bum. Say what, bow, bow. Say what, Yeah, we're also going to move to electricity as quickly as we can, I think. What I'm trying to do right now is just gather as much foodstuffs as I can. So I could then build the school. Oh, I did want more housing, right. And plank. We have a lot of wood that is dry curing? Something? Oh, this has been dope. Yeah, man, go. Go, 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 go. Yeah, look at how fast this is. Yeah, rush for the boats. Rush for the boats. That's the play. Feels like a speed run. Yeah, kind of. Kind of. Now that we've gotten all the requisite information processed and we know how to do the thing, like, I'm not going to tussle with 5 different kinds of food. I think that got annoying kind of quick. But, like, I have an idea of how many people I need. We're going to start kelp farming right away. Low maintenance way for us to get some decent amounts of food. We're going to eat garbage salads for a while. Yeah, I think we're going to... Oh, we've ramped up production a lot faster, too. One more algae would be great. Hey, ask and ye shall get the thing. Look at that. Cool. Alright, let's turn this north. It's something like that. Level up for Steffi aerobics. There we go. We have 55 algae, seaweed. We have 18 salad. Yeah, that's perfect. That should also mean rope. Where's our rope meister? Floaters. Oh, you're doing the rope. You're doing the that. Hey, nice. There is world records. I think the only world record I saw was somebody mentioned that somebody beat this game in like 1 minute and 8 seconds. Because exploits, right? I think that was the conversation. I think that was the deal. I don't know if there's legitimate speed runs. The two websites that I checked didn't have a record for this anyway. I use speedrun.com, where we are also still, JohnMegacycle is the world record holder of an easy difficulty for Volcanoids. Yep, I still got my rank there. We also beat the cooperative normal difficulty. 2 hours, 20 minutes, I think it was, to beat Volcanoids on normal difficulty. It was with me, with Unfading Shark, and Sandwich Man 32. And I came up with the dumbest strat ever, and it literally cut 20 minutes off the time. It was really great. How to explain it quickly? Just like, because it's a funny strat. So you build what's called a drill ship. And the drill ship is your mobile factory to go around and you fight what are called the cogs. C-O-G, right? The cogs. And these are mecha that came and took over the island of Alatris? Gosh, I can't remember the names of everything. So anyway, you steal a drill ship from the cogs, you upgrade it and build this mobile base. You go and you destroy lasers that are agitating the volcano system of the island, threatening to destroy it. You go and you delete, you destroy a laser thing, that opens up a new area. Laser thing, new area, laser thing, new area, laser thing, new area. You then deconstruct that laser to get the final parts, and then you go to the final area, whatever. So the thing is, I noticed in our last attempt at normal difficulty, I was like, there's a lot of time we're just sitting on our thumbs because we don't have enough iron. So there are some safe spots in the world while volcano activity's happening, and I'm like, why don't you guys just leave me in an iron mine? I'll send materials to the ship. I'll just stop playing the game after like an hour in, and I'll just send you reinforcements and stuff. So, like, if you saw my perspective of the game, because we used Unfading Shark's perspective because they wanted to host, it's funny because for like 40 minutes legitimately, I'm just sitting in a mine harvesting iron. It is the least pure cinema thing that could be ever done. But, like I said, because I'm able to feed the ship iron, upgrades happened earlier. Materials could be processed faster because the ship itself isn't farting around getting iron or crystal anymore. And then what happens is I get a supply ship and I can send my materials and my gear back to the ship. Then you kill yourself, right? That warps you back to the ship, and then I just take all my stuff out of the ship hold like nothing happened. It's a dope strap, but that's all I contributed to the speed run. But it did save like 20 minutes of time. It was fun. It was fun. It was fun. We want to head east. The game generates east. We've already diddly-dooed all up in there. We're gonna head over here. I don't know how valid speedrun.com is. I don't know how, like, if that's... I don't think that's the de facto speedrun thing, right? Like, it's the same thing, like, if you go to a pizza joint. This is the world's best pizza. I'm like, I'm very confident you didn't hold a competition to figure that out, right? I'm very confident there isn't an annual local pizza eatery buffet, whatever, against other local eatery pizza buffets or whatever that determine sovereignty in the world ranking that is local pizza eatery buffet or whatever we're talking about anymore. I completely forgot. I want... What do I need to get to seagulls? That's what do we want. It's all the way up there. Big pile of butts, I say. Okay, we're gonna chill for just a minute. I have a little bit of research. My brains is turned around. Yeah, right there, perfect. We've got some idle folk, right? Steffi is bored. Nedved is building. DJ Babble on the scree search. We're gonna knock out this research real quick. Are we processing anything else? You don't have... We're out of lumber. Okay, well... That's neat. Okay, so this has... Less food I gotta food, the better. Now, we do have the kelp farms, so pretty soon we're gonna have a lot. You're cooking, building, scrapping. You're also the captain, because your name is first. Nedved, I can't stress this enough. You cannot take a sick day. I'm sorry. You are the captain and commander. I'm hoping we can talk to this person, say no, and then they'll reticle leave the thing. Oh man, I need so many things. Eh. Hey, it's not my fault your character rolled as the best character. Seriously, before we renamed you to Nedved, your character to Nedved, we might as well have renamed your character from Chosen One. I think that was your original name, but... Hey man, I can't control the fates. Marina Sinks, Pre-Flood, Trash Panda. Redefine the meaning of junk food by making gourmet meals from discarded leftovers. You can't build anything with scrap. If you're persistent enough and weird. Oh, you can build anything with scrap if you're persistent enough and weird. And this drifter is both. So now that we're here, it disappears. Okay, fantastic. We need lumber pretty bad. That's going to take care of our plastic woes for a while. Okay, we got 2 researchers. Perfect. I need more storage, I think. Okay, so the large... What was the ratio again? I mean, it's better the farther we go up, right? Oh, there we go. Yeah. Wish I could point this out. I didn't give myself enough room. This seems smarter. Do that. We'll knock out some of the mediums. Oh, we're complete. What do we do? I don't care about decorations. Decorations are a bunch of farts. Okay, that's gonna take care of that for a while. Where's our toolsmith? That's close. There, the guy right there. Yeah, just start making that, please. Oh, dude just teleported. Neat. Okay, time for lumber. Gonna backtrack a little bit. A lot of the wet lumber can be just dried by the racks that we've already built, so that's easy. And we're out of scooch. Where's that wet stuff? Oh. We're on top of it? We're absolutely on top of it. Easy stuff. Still pending. That's not how you make tools, you ding dong. Alright, whatever. Love what you love, buddy. I ain't telling you otherwise. Love whatever you love. Wait. Changed again. Why? Yeah, we have people swimming like idiots. Ugh, I'm so sorry. Everyone, I'm so sorry. DJ Babble, guess what? Aerobics. So at this stage of the game, I think we had 7 people. And then I think DJ Babble turned it into 8. I really think that's how that went down. Yeah. So something like that happened. We had a lot. We had a lot of people. That's what was going on. That goes away, thanks. That goes away, thanks. Finish this run fast, you can set the time beat on speedrun.com and be the first. There is none. Yeah. Maybe. You hold 40, you hold 120. Cool. Let's see if we can get this back under weight 2. We got food, we got water. Oh yeah, we're still out of kindling. Okay, where's the Kindlematron? You're not the Kindlematron. You're the Kindlematron. You're the Kindlematron. The Kindlematron. You're the Kindlematron. Yeah, hit us up with the 10. Getting the storage closer to the boats is really important. Okay, that'll set us about 300 storage. Hey, weight class 2 again. That's exactly what I was hoping for. Okay. We're done here? Done here. We're gonna... Is this dead? Dead trees means kindling? For some odd reason, I kind of remember we've gotten more Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Oh, man. Oh, geez. I can't believe I'm so excited for dead trees. Okay, we got 2 scientists doing science things. We got a lumber cutter man doing lumber cutter man things. Okay, this will catch up. We're getting close to our transition point from this to Factorio. In 15 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and at Peter to see if they are awake and available. Like I said, we kind of wanted to see if we could get everyone involved for this final push of car defense. So it's going to be HatDatSat, myself, 1+, and Peter Plays. I'm really looking forward to it, yeah. Okay, so we got 2 gatherers. That's still perfectly fine. If Peter's available, we'll switch over to Factorio and do that. If Peter's still not available, that's totally fine. We'll keep playing this for a spell. But being up at 5 in the morning, I was like, I want to be productive. I can't just sit on my rump. Yo, go, go, go! We almost done with that research? Okay. The next one, I don't care about fishing. I do care about food cleaning, but that's not going to happen till later anyway. We'll do basic eel electricity. We'll go from there. It's working. It's working, it's working. Ding ding. Oop, hiccups. Research complete. Research is something that once it's done, it's done. There's no maintenance sort of a process, so I want to get through as much as we possibly can. While we're feeling pretty chill, we got water, we got food. We still need a ton more lumber, but like things are looking pretty good right now. We want to travel east. Whoa, buddy, hold on to your trousers. That was nuts. Did we not? We must have hit this, right? I think there's a person here, maybe? There was a person here, I think. But we didn't do anything about it. I'm gonna get the rest of this metal. Where's our metal Megamatron? Okay, let's go ahead and set that to like 10 plates or something. 20 plates? Hi, thanks. Cool. Neat. Two researchers, awesome. Yep. What comes after eel electricity? We have 7 points, 4 go there. Manual oh, wood power. That probably needs a generator. It might look a little slow because it is. We've only got 2 people doing the thing. Go. We have a lot of junk. Sweet goodness gracious, we have so much junk. But I'm hoping with keeping a crew of 4 for now, for now, we're not gonna have to worry about food for a while. Not the basic stuff anyway. Lumber is next. We already hit all that. We have axes. We have axes, yep. Chippity chop. Send 2 there. Send 2 there. Fantastic. We're still researching. Nick Nicole, welcome, friend. Hope you're doing well today. And we're just gonna let stuff cook for a little bit. Ooh, we have 24. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Is this still on infinite? It is. Yep. Okay, that'll do it. 15 is fine. You. Cool. Get that done and taken care of. Bum brum. Rest of that. Cool. Thank you for the hydrate and stretch. I'm gonna do a quick save. Schwabba bleeba heeba wob. Yep, that's our save. I'm gonna set this to speed 1. I'm gonna reach out to Peter and see if they are available for the thing. Okay. Good stuff. East. I want to go east. Yep, we double backed a little bit because there was a lot of seaweed I wanted. While I'm here. Yeah. Do the thing. We're doing pretty good on research points. I thought because we were moving a bit faster, research points would be a little bit more of a luxury, but that's not the case. It's been moving pretty well for us. Almost there. We also have what appears to be 10 logs on the Barbie. That's pretty good. Okay, that should take care of our lumber for a while. Time to just progress. Farm ruins? Ooh, tool. Looks like a tool. Not a tool thing. Did we? I thought we hit all this up already. We did not. Drain water. What else do you have? Furniture. Grab the furniture anyway so we can just keep cranking out kindling. It's something that's always going to just grab me by the buns every single time. We'll get to a point and it's like, oh, don't have enough kindling again. Dang it. We had 9,700 kindling. How the heck? And just keep running out of stuff. Fully salvaged. Excellent. Go, go, go. Do we have hammers? We have 19 metal. How much storage do I have? We're just gonna continue. Yep. I'm gonna grab the demolition tools out of here. I can't really grab more furniture yet. I ain't got the space. I'm gonna keep our weight class at 2 for as long as I possibly can. That's kind of the vibe. I don't have any way to produce energy right now reliably other than the hand crank. Actually, speaking of which, I'm still working on that. Rip. We're not doing fishing. How's algae? We're great on algae, on rope, on planks, on metal. Get out of here. We have batteries that I'm still never going to use or whatever. Yeah, we're looking great. Come on down over here. Ooh, tomatoes. Awesome. We're going to grab 5 of those, just like before. Dem tools. Yep. And scoot. I don't have drills. So that's kind of a wash for now. Captain Shines of Life might be okay. Thanks for marking it on the map. I appreciate you. I really do. Yeah. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Hold on to your rumpus. Okay, well, you can figure that out while we're in motion. You don't need my help for that. We're good on algae. How's our plastic? 44 plastic. We're good. We get the tomatoes. Oh, we should do some serious book learning, probably. I actually don't know how much of an investment it would be for everyone to stop what they're doing and work on books, right? Water. Them tools. I'm trying to muscle through this research first. Electricity, manual power, wood power. Upgrade fabrication. The upgrade fabrication was cool. Unbottling, I don't think I need. Let's do wood power. We didn't do wood power last time. Manual. I'm actually pushing everyone into aerobics anyway, so I think that makes a lot of sense. Okay. Oh, actually, what I should be making is containers for poops. How many times did I say poops last session, huh? Last season? We have containers? We ain't got no containers. You don't win friends with salad. Thank you. They're easy to make. No mistake, they're easy to make. Yeah, grab the books. We're gonna run through our research points pretty soon. I think this is gonna tap us down to 1, then we'll start doing school learning. School stylized learning. Near the houses, maybe? That feels good. You said poop 1,024 times last season. You know what? I believe that number. Without putting any science behind it, I would absolutely thoroughly 100% believe that number. Yep. That's exactly right. Damn. You not get the thing? Oh, no, there's still more books to be had. Alright. Ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum. Cool. GTFO, yo. Let's go ahead and talk to them so we let them know we don't want them to be part of our crew. I don't know what's more depressing. Yep. And now we're done. Wait, what's your name? Mud Puddle? Misty Puddle. Card stacker, taxidermist. Every part of the fish is valuable. The scales can be turned to colorful mosaics. The eyes can be used for telescope lenses. The meat, I mean, that's just meat. But that's still cool, right? Alright, but you gotta say hi to him so you get the thing removed. Why do I care about containers? Is another thing that's gonna save a ton of time is collecting bio waste. We don't actually dip into bio waste, or we didn't, until like the mid-game last time. So if I can start collecting caca poo poo pee pee water now, that makes it so much easier. It's less, so what was happening is we needed caca poo poo pee pee water, right? Or I guess whatever. What was happening was this can be shut off. Oh, I can't shut this off. All right, did we finish the research? Okay, cool. Folks can start learning with learning. The idea ultimately was we were turning seaweed into bio waste. And it was a really bad ratio. It was like 3 seaweed per waste or whatever. On this play, I'm emphasizing seaweed production by building 2 farms right away. No arguments. I should not have to harvest seaweed for a while. And if we do, it's just to take care of the negative, right? We're losing 2 seaweed a day. Okay. Take care of that negative. The other thing that's important is I should be saving a ton of seaweed because we're collecting poops way earlier. That's the vibe I'm hoping for. That's what we're aiming at. We need eel electronics, which we don't have. Sad noises. Eel electronics. Where the heck? Eel electricity storage? How dumb am I right now? On a scale of 1 to dumb. Salinator, scrapsmith. Not under here. It's not under here. Eel electronic. I know it's electric. Oh, I guess it's there? Under wood power? Wild. Okay. Weird. Hello to all the friends and those who got the bends while playing this game. Absolutely. The bends is no joke. Oh man, the bends is hella no joke. How are you today, Crank? I hope you're doing well. I hope you've enjoyed your time so far in the world that is Flotsam. You did mention you picked up the game. And I hope it's been treating you just top of the charts swell. Nedved, aerobics. 2-inch scale. Wait, what? Oh, I played too far ahead and now I lost the narrative. I'm sorry. I'm a ding-dong. I'm a ding-dong. We're building another storage. We've built another storage. Oh, for seaweed. Oh, wow. Wowie, wow, wow. Do I need more tinder? We have 44. Oh, I have 42 logs. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Oh, I didn't check plastic. 27 floaties. Grab a little more of that. Shim sham sam. Grab a little more of that. Shim sham sam. Oh, divide and conquer. Jeepers creepers. Send the fleet. And we're done. That's excellent. Alright, what's next on the docket? We don't need wood. We don't need wood, we don't need food. We don't need water. We don't need metal. I have 18 metal. We got poops. There's kind of low-key nothing for me to do right now. Yeah, just start doing that. Start doing the book learning. There's nothing I can build without eel electronics. Oh, we do have an eel electric crafter. Okay. Yeah, we should head into a town and start scrapping down eel electronics. Where's the giga storage? Where's the crazy pants mega... Is it under hydraulics? That looks like huge. Y-U-G-E, huge storage. Let me guess, you need power. You need power? I think you need power. Ah, you need the zap zaps. Oh, come on. Let me have this. Okay. Take out the papers in the trash, or you don't get no spending cash. And if you don't clean up your room, you ain't gonna rock and roll no more. Yakety yak, don't talk back. I don't remember the song, the lyrics to that song, except that one bit. Oh, I do need iron scrap. Right. No, go away. Don't do that. Okay, we need metal. We need electronics. We need a bunch of stuff. So we're gonna save ourselves a little bit of heartache. That happens. And when you're finished doing that, bring in the dog and put out the cat. Yakety yak, don't talk back. Yeah, I want to head to a town. This is a town? Oh, it's a village. We already did all that, we already did all this. Let's do a navigate, because navigation makes people real happy. I didn't build the lookout tower myself. We don't need lumber. I do need this, though. I forgot to build the tower, the lookout thanger. This guy.
doing lookout things.
Cool. Yes, leveled up. Enjoy your aerobics, friend. Cardio beats chaos. We all know that. Yep. This is what I want. Awesome pants. Here, brr. Low power. Yeah, so I guess I'd call... So we've got what? Forestry. Ocean. Right? Agriculture. Village or town is what I would call this. The village or town. And then we'll get to a city. No, that looks like agriculture to me down there. Then there's a city that has much higher density in terms of everything. But this has a bunch of stuff I do want. What happened? Wood power, work complete. We're good on to kindling. Oh, where is the boat? Oh, sweet gibbers. Okay, it looks like Peter has mentioned that they are ready in about 5 minutes. So in 5 minutes, we're going to shut this horse and pony show down. And we are going to go play Factorio. And like I said, that's going to put a break on that for me for a while. It's a very intense game. What we're playing. We're playing Car Defense, which is a very cool mod. But it is incredibly intense. So what we're going to do is... I'm going to take a big break from that for a while after this. But... if other folks want to play it, awesome. We can coordinate games and everything. That's totally fine. But that's where I'll be taking a break. But we did really want to finish this up. And this was the best we could do scheduling-wise when it came to getting everyone involved. So it'll work out great. Not a problem. But Peter said 5 minutes. So yeah, in a minute or two here. I'll cut this up real nice and fine on the YouTube side. So don't worry. If you're watching Flotsam on the YouTube side, you're not going to see any of what I'm talking about. But since I'm trying to stream live more often, I still got to talk stuff out, right? I wonder if there's people that check this on YouTube and they're like, dude, shut up about the ads. I don't see ads. Quit talking about the ads. That's all you ever talk about. They should call you John Ads a Cycle or something. That's all you ever talk about. Ads. What are you doing today? Doesn't matter. Ads. Oh, an industrial zone already. We can already start getting aluminum? Oh man, the run is blessed or cursed or whatever. I don't know how badly I want sick people. I guess pretty badly. I want that aluminum. I don't need any of the plastic. So let's see here. We did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Was it 6 aluminum runs? 6 times 30 is 180. So 180 raw aluminum. And we can start making aluminum sheets. Yeah, do that forever. Maybe that's what we start doing. That's what we start doing. Bring in the dog and put out the cat. Yakety yak. Don't talk back. Oh, right. I should finish one thought before I start another. So the real idea for today is, like I said, we're going to switch over to Factorio. If Factorio runs really, really long, then that's going to be the end of the stream. If it runs really short, like we get our butts kicked, we'll just come right back to this. I'm not starting a new game. Car Defense is a very fun mod, but it is very energetically exhausting. I'm exhausted after playing that. We played that for what, 9 hours last session we had together. Oof. Fun, but oof. Yeah, for real. Ooh, yeah, get one more thing of medicine, and then we won't need medicine anymore. We used medicine so infrequently last session. But before we hit the industrial zone, this is where I'm going to save and quit. Apotheke? Apotheke. I like it. The structure is generally regarded as an apothecary, but I like apotheke. Makes it sound medieval, steampunk, brutalist kind of thing. I have no idea. Anyway, boom boom, that's it for this. Now we're gonna switch on over to Factorio.